It's hard to find a more inspiring story than William Harvey Carney's. Born enslaved, he would be the first African American to earn the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions in the Civil War.
Let's dig into this.
Warning: viewer discretion advised.
William Harvey Carney was born February 29, 1840, in Norfolk, Virginia. His parents, William Sr. and Ann Dean, were both enslaved, making William Jr. a slave at birth. At the age of 13 or 14, he secretly started going to a school run by a local minister. Since teaching African Americans to read and write was illegal at the time, this was quite dangerous. But William Carney went anyway, and did learn to read and write, and study the Bible.
William's father escaped to freedom in Massachusetts via the Underground Railroad, and some historians believe later he helped his son to escape as well. But we don't really know how Carney gained his freedom. We do know that over a number of years, the Carney family made their way to New Bedford, Massachusetts, and settled there.
William Carney was preparing for a career in the church when he learned the Army was calling for volunteers. In February of 1863, at 23 years old, he enlisted. He wrote in October of that year he felt he could best serve God by serving his country and his oppressed brothers. He joined what would eventually be the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment, serving in Company C, and was promoted to sergeant within a month.
Colonel Robert Gould Shaw had reluctantly taken command of the regiment, but quickly became devoted to his men, even calling for a boycott of all wages when he learned black soldiers were being paid less than white soldiers. The 1989 film Glory was loosely based on the story of Gould and the 54th Regiment, with Morgan Freeman playing Sergeant Major John Rawlins, a character based on William Carney. The real Carney story ended much differently than in the movie.
On May 28, 1863, the 54th Regiment left Boston for Charleston, South Carolina. They were assigned to various manual labor duties until July 16th, when they fought Confederate troops at James Island. 2 days later, the 54th Regiment was chosen to help lead a charge on heavily defended Fort Wagner on Morris Island in Charleston Harbor.
Just before sunset, after the Army's naval fleet had attacked the fort with cannon fire throughout the day, Colonel Shaw and the 54th led around 5,000 troops in the ground assault under a hail of bullets. Shaw led the troops through earthworks studded with sharpened poles and up a defensive slope towards the fort. It was a bloodbath.
Colonel Shaw was shot 3 times and killed as he raised his sword and shouted, "Forward, 54th!" Others were killed before they could fire a shot. At least 2, and in some reports as many as 4, flag bearers were killed as the assault progressed. Already severely wounded, when William H. Carney saw the flag bearer fall close to him, he grabbed the flag before it hit the ground. Holding the flag as high as he could, he dropped his gun and continued to advance on the fort.
We tend to forget how important the flag bearer, also called the color or standard bearer, was in war. He held a position of honor and was charged with keeping the flag or colors visible to his men during the chaos of battle and leading the charge. He was also a prime target for the enemy, who knew if the flag went down, the troops would become disorganized and often the battle would fall apart. It was critical and also a sign of respect to never let the flag touch the ground. William H. Carney knew this and believed in it.
So William H. Carney had taken the position of flag bearer and intended to complete the mission. When the attack began to turn in favor of the enemy, Carney defiantly planted the flagpole in the ground, holding it upright and holding his ground as others started to drop back. He refused to retreat until the official order was given.
Once the order was given, Carney needed to be helped back to safety by soldiers from the 54th. He had been seriously wounded 2 more times during his time as flag bearer and still would not let go. When he finally handed over the flag so he could receive medical treatment, he proudly stated the flag had never touched the ground.
The 2-hour battle to take Fort Wagner was a failure, but the heroism of William H. Carney and the 54th Regiment became famous and many black men enlisted to continue the fight for freedom.
Carney was discharged from the Army in June of 1864 due to the ongoing effects of his wounds. He returned to Massachusetts, got married, and worked as a mail carrier for 32 years. Then, on May 23, 1900, William H. Carney was awarded the Medal of Honor. He was not the first black man to receive the honor, as many have claimed, but he was the first man to earn it.
William H. Carney died on December 9, 1908 in Boston after suffering severe injuries in an elevator accident. He was buried in Oak Grove Cemetery in New Bedford, Massachusetts, with the words Medal of Honor engraved on his headstone.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey, here's another Dragon Den video you might like.
And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
And you can hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when our videos come out.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.